exciting future. We want to expand, obviously, to get this factory that we have built for the next 20, 30 years in terms of capacity. Here I was working for #1 company in the world, a Swiss company. And the way that business is done there is very different. People are very specialized in one kind of perfumery, etc. Here I can work with all kinds of perfume, from fine fragrance to detergent to soaps. So I'm learning a lot more. And there's a very nice tradition in this company. We're working with very fine ingredients. Some of the ingredients are actually made inside the company. Things like extraction from resins coming from Middle East, from Africa, are being transformed in this company.
That we used to do in these laboratories in our previous site is that we used to do a lot of quality control. However, now we were able to separate out our quality control division that included one of these instruments, which I'm going to get into the detail in a little bit. And then we moved that as a separate department across from the courtyard in the plant, where it now sits dedicated to completely to our quality control laboratories. And just to include in the quality control laboratories, we do a couple of things. One is we test every single raw materials that comes into the facility. And when I say every single raw materials, it could be upwards of 2,000 to 4,000 materials that come in here for any given year. Correct, from all over the world. In Turkey, very famous for its rose oil. So all of these things, as they come into our factory, we make sure that they meet certain standards, and we actually do quality control tests on them. So that's one of the things that we do in the R&D labs, or used to do in the R&D lab. But because it's such a dedicated purpose, we separated it out last year or so from an R&D lab and opened a new quality control lab, and it now is dedicated, one of these instruments is dedicated there. We're doing mostly exploratory research and development. For example, one is something that's called encapsulation. It's essentially exactly what it is, what it sounds like. It's encapsulating fragrance materials. So that, because I don't know, you do or you do not know, that a lot of the fragrance materials, by their nature, they evaporate, so you can smell. So in order to control the evaporation process, there are companies worldwide now, and some of the big, once it gets entangled in the fabric, when you dry it or you iron it or do a lot of these things, hopefully you have these little beads. They're usually in the range of 20 micron, which is 20 millionth of a meter, to about maybe 50 to 100 micron, which is about 1/10 of a millimeter at most in size. They're usually round and encapsulated. So as you move with static forces or mechanical forces, these little balls pop, and then you start smelling the material, the fragrance in the material that you cannot see as you move around. So that's the kind of the direction and the types of projects that we're taking on, and the types of directions that we're going into.
I'm very happy today to visit this new factory of Multicheck, because this family works since many years with the best natural product, and it's why now with this new facility, I'm sure for this fantastic family, it's a very good opportunity for to entrance in the international business, not only in Turkish market.
It is not on the factory, museum and factory.
I've been looking forward to be here because I've seen, the process of the building of the new factory, and it's been very exciting. I think, the place speaks by itself. It's amazing. It's absolutely mind-blowing.